Here's a summary of Fortinet's FTNT 2025 Q3 earnings call, designed for clear, spoken delivery. Fortinet's 2025 Q3 earnings call summary. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we'll review Fortinet's performance for the third quarter of fiscal year 2025. Overall performance highlights. Fortinet delivered a strong third quarter with robust execution and broad-based demand across its business. The company is outperforming the market in all three of its key pillars. Revenue and billings growth. Both billings and revenues saw a healthy 14% year-over-year growth. Record operating margin. The quarter marked a record 37% operation margin, underscoring strong operational efficiency. Unified SASE momentum. Unified SASE, a key growth area, experienced 19% billings growth. A standout performer within this was FortiSASE, which grew by over 100%, positioning Fortinet as a rapidly scaling leader in the SASE market. SecOps growth. AI-driven SecOps was the fastest-growing pillar, with 33% billings growth. Operational technology, OT, and critical infrastructure. These sectors also showed significant strength with over 30% billing growth. Key financial metrics. Total billings reached $1.81 billion, a 14% increase. Total revenue grew to $1.72 billion, also a 14% increase. Product revenue saw a strong 18% increase to $559 million, driven by multi-product deals, OT security, and strong demand for FortiGate firewalls and networking equipment. Software license revenue grew 20%. Service revenue increased by 13% to $1.17 billion. Gross margin. Total gross margin was 81.6%, exceeding expectations due to strong execution and cost control. Operating margin achieved a record 36.9%, up 80 basis points, attributed to operational efficiencies. Free cash flow, a very strong $568 million, with adjusted free cash flow at $646 million, up $41 million, and representing a 37% margin. Year-to-date, free cash flow reached $1.63 billion. Share repurchases. Fortinet repurchased 23.3 million shares for $1.83 billion in the quarter, reducing its share count by approximately 3%. Management's vision and strategy. Ken Hsieh, founder, chairman, and CEO, emphasized, "We are pleased with our excellent third quarter performance driven by strong execution and broad-based demand across our organization. As we grow faster than the market in all three pillars of our business, our strong growth is driven by our key differentiated advantages. Fortinet is the only vendor to natively integrate next-gen firewall, SD-WAN, and SASE on a single operating system, FortiOS. This single OS integration allows customers to expand from our leading next-gen firewall and SD-WAN to SASE in minutes, providing a significant upsell opportunity. Our solution also enables sovereign SASE for service providers and large enterprises to deploy FortiSASE within their own data centers for data privacy. Based on this momentum, we are confident in our ability to become the SASE market leader in the next few years." He also highlighted the company's leadership in firewall technology, driven by FortiOS and their specialized FortiASIC, which delivers superior performance and lower total cost of ownership. The new secure AI data center solution and the extensive AI patent portfolio, over 500 issued patents, are seen as major growth opportunities. Ken reiterated confidence in meeting the Rule of 45 and outperforming market growth in the coming years. Christian Oldart, CFO, provided financial details and outlook. Fortinet's growth and momentum remain strong, and we are very pleased with our third quarter performance, solid operational execution, and healthy broad-based demand for our solutions. Unified SASE and SecOps now account for 26% and 11% of total billings, respectively, up a combined 3 points. FortiSASE delivered exceptional results with billings growth of over 100%. Furthermore, SASE adoption momentum has remained strong as 15% of our large enterprise customers have purchased FortiSASE, an increase of over 55%. We see our improved product revenue growth and customer expansions in 2025 as leading indicators for improving service revenue growth expected for the second half of 2026. We continue to remain on track to achieve the Rule of 45 for the 6th consecutive year. Guidance for Q4 2025 and full year 2025. Q4 2025 billings expected to be between $2.185 billion and $2.285 billion, midpoint 12% growth. Q4 2025 revenue expected to be between $1.825 billion and $1.885 billion, midpoint 12% growth. Q4 2025 non-GAAP EPS, 73 cents to 75 cents. Full year 2025 billings expected to be between $7.37 billion and $7.47 billion, midpoint 14% growth. Full year 2025 revenue expected to be between $6.72 billion and $6.78 billion, midpoint 13% growth. Full year 2025 non-GAAP EPS, $2.66 to $2.70. Future outlook and long-term confidence. Fortinet is confident in its ability to continue meeting the Rule of 45 and grow faster than the market in all three pillars in 2025, 2026, and beyond. This confidence is based on secular tailwinds, increased cybersecurity investments, the convergence of networking and security, and vendor consolidation. Company-specific strengths, continued organic innovation, leadership in price performance, driving lower total cost of ownership, and strategic investments in go-to-market, cloud infrastructure, and sales capacity. AI growth. The rise of AI is expected to further increase demand for their solutions to secure LLMs and data movement. Significant risk factors. The company noted that forward-looking statements are subject to risks and uncertainties, as detailed in their SEC filings, including their Form 10-K and 10-Q. These typically include competition, evolving threat landscape, economic conditions, and the ability to innovate and execute. Lowlights, as discussed during Q&A, service revenue trajectory. While product revenue is strong, service revenue growth has decelerated for several quarters. Management expects improvement in the second half of 2026, driven by the rebound in product revenue and associated service attach rates. Q4 billings guidance. Some analysts perceive the Q4 billings growth guidance as slightly below expectations at the midpoint. Management explained this is often due to the timing of large enterprise deals and the conversion of billings to revenue, especially concerning services. Key differentiators and competitive advantages. Single operating system. FortiOS natively integrates firewall, SD-WAN, and SASE for seamless customer expansion and simplified management. Proprietary ASIC technology delivers superior performance, low latency, and reduced power consumption, particularly critical for AI workloads and data centers. FortiCloud infrastructure provides long-term security, performance, and cost benefits. Broadest AI patent portfolio powers over 20 AI-driven solutions, offering a leading SecOps portfolio. Market leadership recognized in Gartner Magic Quadrants for SASE and hybrid mesh firewall, and won in firewall unit market share. Sovereign SASE capability allows customers to deploy SASE within their own data centers for enhanced data privacy and regulatory compliance. Internal innovation. A strong emphasis on internal R&D rather than acquisitions, for developing new features and technologies. Fortinet's strong third-quarter performance, coupled with a clear strategy and significant growth opportunities in areas like SASE, SecOps, and AI, positions them well for continued success and market share gains.